Hello and welcome to another video in the Query Stuff series. This one's going to be a pretty short video that just shows a quick technique to deal with the scenario where you have multiple tables, usually on an Excel worksheet page, that are split by some dimension, usually month or some other attribute. And so we'll go through these steps as we demo this in the query. If you like these videos, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, Hoosier BI, or follow me on Twitter at MahoneyPA. All right, so let's jump over to the query editor. And if we look at the raw data, this is just pulling in data from an Excel workbook that I mocked up to demonstrate this use case. And so this is what we're starting with. The nulls kind of make it hard to see, but we've got some overall report header, and then we've got these tables that have the same type of data for the sales rep, region, and sales repeating, and then they have their own header to indicate the month that happened, the data are for. And so the data are already in the same columns, but this information is key, and we want to be able to maintain the month-year information. So if we jump over to the sales transformed, again, we use what I just showed as our source data. First thing we can do is filter out the rows that have no information useful to us, so where we have nulls in column 1. So we'll do that. And then the key step here, and I call this shift and fill. So this would be the shift part, where we basically say, hey, if there's a null value here in column 2, go ahead and put the value from column 1, because that's where we have header info. And if it isn't, then just leave it null. Okay. And so now once we have a column with our header info with nulls in between, our fill down or fill up, in this case we're going to fill down, function works well, and we can then just repeat that month year information on every row. And then after that we can filter out these columns that we no longer need because we've already moved the header info into each row for the values. So we filter out where column 2 equals null. Then we have our header values right there, so we can promote our headers. We change the type. I think I had to rename this one to be date since it's not that. So that's the report month. And then the only thing left is we have the header rows from the other tables, and so we can easily remove those by filtering away, where this column equals sales, but you could do this off any of these columns. So we remove, filter away anything that where it doesn't equal, where it equals sales. So we keep everything where it doesn't equal sales, change the type, and remove other columns. And then we've got a nice table with our data in rows that we can then take into our model and analyze. All right, so a real quick video today. So again, if you like these videos, please subscribe. Thanks.